Hey guys, this is Tala with Shadow Seekers. Today's paranormal encounter is called, but it wasn't her.
Hi, I'm Jennifer with Shadow Seekers. I am a psychic medium who has been seeing ghosts and entities all my life. These are all my personal encounters. So let me tell you what I've seen. Once weekend I was really sick with the flu, and I was I had just gotten back from the doctor that Saturday morning, and it was around 1 or 2 that I just said, hey, I'm gonna go in my room and I'm gonna take a nap because I was really sick. And so all my family, like everyone stayed in the living room. And as I was sleeping, I fell asleep or whatever. I should have known something was off when this happened. I woke up and it was nighttime, and I still heard my family like in the room, in the living room, laughing to like whatever they were watching or whatever. And I hear the door open, and as it opens, I hear someone walking like towards me, like because my bed's like as soon as you walk in, there's like a dresser, and then my bed's right there, right next to the door, so it's like right there. So they're walking towards me, and as they do that, they bend down, and I can feel their like distance their body or whatever, and then all of a sudden I hear my daughter, and she's like laying right next to me on my bed, and I could feel her pressed up on the bed, get her body weight, the whole thing, like she's laying next to me. And as I open my eyes, I look at her, I'm like, oh honey, and she's like, hey mommy, how are you feeling? It's like, I'm feeling okay, honey. I was like, mommy's just really sick. And I grabbed her hair that was folded in her face, and I put it behind her ear. And then I started like kind of like my hand kind of like slided down her chin. I said, you don't have to be worried about mommy. And as I neared the end of her chin, I realized, I said, hold on, my daughter would not let me touch her like this. I mean, we were close, but not that close. She's not very affectionate with me. She won't hug or anything like that. It's very like hard to get stuff out of her. So for her to let me just twitch her like this, whether I'm sick or not, I mean, I barely get a hug on my birthday, just joking. But yeah, so with that to happen, it was like, it's very odd. So I was like, what? So as I realized that, her eyes began to glow. Like, I mean, they turned black, like all, like there was like no eye. And then all of a sudden it began to glow redder and redder. And as that happened, my hand began to slide like down her face, and oh my God. And all of a sudden I sat up, you know what I mean? I stopped facing like I guess my right. I sat up, and as I sat up, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She 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 slithered towards me, and I'm like, well, at first I didn't know it was slithering. I didn't know. She just like motioned her body towards me in the scariest way ever. And I started to lean back in the bed, and as I did that, I just started like moving slowly back, and she started like getting on the bed, and I was like, and I could just feel like my blanket falling off, and then I could feel like her body starting to get a grip on getting on me, and I couldn't move. And all of a sudden, I guess I went back a few steps, and then I was just like in a frame, like kind of like puzzled, like I guess kind of leaning on my elbows, like like leaning back, and I couldn't move. And she got on top of me and slithered slow. And as when she got on me, I looked to my right, and I looked down, and from her torso, I guess her belly button and up, it was my daughter. But from the bottom down, it was black. I mean, pure black. Black. Snake body. And it was long and thick. Oh my God. It was like slimy, wet. The way it felt, it made me want to throw up. It just felt so disgusting. And then as she slowly slithered up me, I was like, stop, please. And all of a sudden I just didn't know what to do. So I just please. And I just thought the Our Father again. So I started reciting the Our Father. And as I started reciting that, all of a sudden to my left, I have windows right there. All of a sudden I started seeing like I guess it was like a flash at first, and it was like, I guess the only way I can explain it, it was like someone was pecking a window and cracking it, so it was like a piece would chip off and light coming, and that's how it slowly started to happen. And then it got brighter and brighter and brighter, and all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, if it was God or what it was, but it broke that shield, and that thing screamed like so loud that it's like I wanted to I prayed I don't I felt like I pissed on myself, like I felt like I felt like I pooped, pissed, I just the scream just completely scared the crap out of me. And and as that it dissolved, I felt light, I felt I could move, I felt happy, I felt like everything was gonna be okay. And then as I laid there, I just all of a sudden I snapped out of it, and I woke up and I was laying on the bed. Thank God I did not poop or pee on myself, but holy shit, that that was intense.
Thank you so much for watching another Shadow Seekers encounter. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we will be back soon with another Shadow Seekers encounter. RIP, rest in paranormal.